Good morning, everybody. Hope you're well. Welcome back to the Shameless Mental Health YouTube channel. I'm Sean Coakley, and I wanted to just talk to you guys today about the idea of giving up. I think I myself experienced this, have experienced it, and perhaps every now and again still do through my own journey of recovery with mental health. And you know, I quite recently had a bad accident over in Greece, which left me with a shattered ankle which had to be reconstructed, and you know, left alone over in Greece and not knowing how I was going to get back. It set me back a little bit. It sort of made me sort of revisit some of those horrible feelings and thoughts that I thought I'd overcome. But I think as we move through our journey, it's not going to be something that, well, it is going to be something that we do often revisit. And I think part of the deterioration of mental health is often surrounded by that idea that of giving up. And I think as difficult as it is, we must continue to push on. You know, we've got to try and see the positivity in all the negativity, and that's a difficult one, but very important. You know, it's a tough world we live in. You know, we're surrounded by pressure, we're surrounded by societal kind of peer pressure to be who people expect us to be, and all of that brings us to try and be the product of somebody that we don't want to be. And I think it's important that we remain true to ourselves, but understand that having those feelings of wanting to give up is a natural feeling. I think we mustn't be ashamed of having those thoughts. I think they are a natural thought, and they're a natural sort of outcome of what happens when we hit hard times. I think what our brains do is I think we go back to the times when we struggled the most, and yeah, I think what we don't give ourselves enough credit in the progress that we make, and we tend to give up a little bit too easy maybe, and think, oh look, this isn't working, oh my god, look, I've tried to do everything and I just can't do this anymore. So I'd urge you just to reconsider that. I mean, the last 12 months for me have just been a nightmare. It just keeps on coming at me. Call it karma, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I mean, this last bout of smashing my ankle to pieces, just I cannot believe it. But it would be easy for me to give up, but I mustn't do that. I've got to keep going. But yes, I did have those same feelings and thoughts, and I think they are a natural response to panic when we're not really truly understanding what's going on around us. But yeah, I'd urge you to just keep going, and just know that, you know, whatever progress you're making, it's great progress, and don't let anybody set you back with that. Stay positive. Try and do something positive every day. I speak about the idea of writing your problems down, and the idea of keeping a journal, the idea of writing a book. I think it's all great advice, because it allows you to just sort of talk things through. I think having people around you, close to you, that you're able to talk to is very important. So yeah, I hope that helps. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.